never say that I was false at heart. Though absence my flame to qualify, as easy might I from myself depart, as from my soul, which in thy breast doth lie. That is my home of love. If I have ranged, like him who travels, I return again, just to the time, not with the time exchanged, so that myself bring water for my stain. Never believe, though, in my nature's reign, all frailties that beseech all kinds of blood, that it could so preposterously be stained.
Hold on. Sorry, Blanca, that started off really well. I mean, your choices were your choices, but I could still understand what you were saying. But I'm stopping you because of the make sure that we understand. Like
if I can ask you a question,
Yeah.
I have problems, I have a list, as you can tell. So preposterously, and where's the other big word that I keep saying, besieged? I always have trouble with those, because I know I'm going to say them wrong because of the list, so I wind up popping those
I
words
didn't even know you had one. I had no idea. I had no idea. So whatever you were doing was not, I couldn't tell. Okay, so, but no, I stopped because never believe though in my nature reigned all frailties that besiege all kinds of blood. You're separating. You said, never believe though in my nature reigned. That's not the end. That comma is wrong. Never believe though in my nature reigned all frailties that besiege all kinds of blood. That's the thought. That it could so preposterously be stated to leave for nothing all thy sum of good. All thy sum of good, right?
Yeah.
So that has to be clear. Also, like him that travels, I return again just to the time. Just to the time. Not just to the time. Just in the sense of justice. Just to the time. I'm acting justly in this time, not with the time exchange. Okay, so great. Do it again. Oh. Now, don't rush. I mean, it's an unusual interpretation. It can work, but don't rush it, okay? It's kind of, well, go ahead.
Oh, never say that I was false at heart. Though absence my flame to qualify, as easy might I from myself depart as from my soul, which in thy breast doth lie.
But we need a breath, we need breaths in there, otherwise we're not going to follow you. Though absence seemed breath, or though absence breath seemed my flame to qualify, otherwise we won't understand.
Okay.
As easy might I breath from myself depart, breath, as from my soul, breath, which in thy breast, breath, doth lie. Take real breaths, okay?
Oh, never say that I was false at heart, though absence my flame to qualify.
You didn't take those breaths.
Oh, never say that I was false at heart, though absence my flame to qualify. As easy might I from myself depart, as from my soul, which in thy breast doth lie. If I have ranged, like him who travels, I
That is my home of love.
I always forget that part.
And that's why you're fired. I'm kidding. Here we go. I'm kidding. Take it again from, just take it from, no, from the top. Blanca. Even though you're taking this interpretation, there has to be a subtext of something really serious being said. Okay?
Okay. flame to qualify. As easy might I from myself depart, as from my soul, which in thy breast doth lie. If that is my home of love, if I have reigned.
Hold on. As easy might I from myself depart as from my soul which in thy breast doth lie. I can't part from myself, and neither can my soul which lies in your. I have to hear that thought. Okay. All right. That's why these breaths are so important in order to keep the thought alive. Otherwise, all we hear are quick words, and it sounds pretty, but we don't really understand. Okay.
Oh, never say that I was false at heart.
But just so false of heart.
Of heart.
Big difference.
Oh, never say that I was false of heart, though absence seemed my flame to qualify.
Well, why not take another breath in this? I like the breath after though. I think you need something, another one. And I think it's after seen.
Seems, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise we won't understand it.
Oh, never say that I was false at heart, though absence seemed my flame to qualify. As easy might I from myself depart, as from my soul, which in thy breast doth lie. That is my home of love. If I have ranged, like him who travels, I return again, just to the time, not with the time exchanged, so that myself bring water from my stain.
But I don't understand that. I need a breath in there. So that myself bring water for my stain. Somewhere in there we need a breath or two even. Take it again from, that is my home of love.
That is my home of love. If I have ranged, like him who travels, I return again, just to the time.
Just to the time.
Just to the time, not with the time exchanged, so that myself bring water from my stain. Never believe, though, in my nature's reign, all frailties.
Nope. Never believe, though, in my nature reigned all frailties. It's one thought, right? It's not, my nature's reign is much different than my nature reigned.
So never believe, though, in my nature reign, all
But I need
frailties.
a breath after though.
Though?
Or after believe. After believe. Never believe this, though in my nature reigned all the frailties that besiege all kinds of blood, all kinds of people, all kinds of temperaments, right? Okay. Never believe.
Never believe, though in my nature reigned, all frailties that besieged all kinds of blood.
Good.
So that I could so preposterously be stained, to leave for nothing all thy sum of good. For nothing this wide universe I call, save thou, my rose. In it thou art my all.
Take a breath after in it. Save thou, breath, my rose, breath. In it, breath, thou art, breath, my all. If you can do it. Just take the couplet.
For nothing this wide universe I call, save thou, my rose.
Save thou. Right?
For nothing this wide universe I call, save thou.
Save thou.
Save thou. Save thou.
Except you.
I thought of it a different way, but I didn't think about it that way. Thank you. For nothing this wide universe I call, save thou, my rose. In it thou art my all.
Okay. The great thing is that it's on tape, And there's some really nice things there, really, really nice things, right, folks?
Yep.
But you just have to put it together. There's inconsistencies that are keeping it from being as really compact and clear as it could be. For instance, you kept saying, "Save thou, except you, my rose, in it thou art my all." Take real breaths so that you don't rush. If you take real breaths, it's going to keep you from rushing. Okay, so review the tape. Thank you, Blanca. And bring this back, okay?